Hey everybody, welcome to Spikey Saturday number 161 on the Mana Leek. I'm John as always, and we're going to draft Dominaria. The draft is here. I did one draft on the video and it was terrible. For those who don't know, I have a Twitch channel, twitch.tv/manaleek, where I've done much better, where I got this trophy, where I've 2-1'd a couple of times. I've been really enjoying this format. I've got a handful of 2-1s, couple of 1-2s, that 3-0, loving this format. We're going to pick this Varix Bladewing, and of course this is a sponsored draft. This is Daniel's sponsored draft. He'll be getting that Varix Bladewing and every other card that we draft here. The second pick is probably just Llanowar Elves. The rest of this pack does fall apart a little bit. Fire Fist Adept's okay. It's not the worst, but it is not the best. Thorn Elemental is something that I want to pick after I've got some Llanowar Elves and stuff like that. Ancient Animus is fine. Feels a little bit bad first picking it. Navigator's Compass, hashtag not utterly unplayable. But we're taking Varix. Might even be worth some value. So following up Varix, we're going to want to probably go... Green would be nice, even though we did pass that, that card, Llanowar Elves, so that we could get the kicker out a little bit early. This pack we've got a Vicious Offering, Skizzix Seal Away. All decent choices. I'm actually going to quickly check the price of a foil Mirari's Conjecture. Sometimes foil rares, foil mythics can randomly be worth a ludicrous amount of money. So it's 3 cents non-foil. And in foil is 10 times as much at 30 cents. I think we're just taking Seal Away. Seal Away is really good. It's probably just better than Vicious Offering. The unconditional aspect of it I like. This is unconditional-ish if you sack a creature. Skizzix is definitely a step below these two cards. Fiery Intervention's interesting. It is clunky. It is expensive. It is sorcery speed. It does what it has to do, though. But I think it's a step below both Seal Away and Vicious Offering. But we're just taking this Seal Away. This pack has an Eviscerate. Eviscerate's really good. This is a third pick Eviscerate, which is odd. So we had a rare and an uncommon taken. There are definitely picks over Eviscerate, but I think Eviscerate's going to be our pick here. Quende's okay if you can really build around him. It can be tricky to do that. We're not looking at any of this stuff. Yavimaya Sapherd's fine, but it's not going over an Eviscerate. There's a Gideon's Approach as well, which is not 100% going over an Eviscerate. Because we have the Seal Away, we could, but I think it's more important to stay a little bit open here. So we are going to take the Eviscerate. And we're going to follow that up probably with just a Skizzix here. There's an Academy Drake and Ancient Animus. They're both decent, but I don't think they're a reason to jump into there, whereas starting to cut red for our Varix is a decent idea. Rest of the pack falls apart a bit. Mesa Unicorn's fine, but we're not taking it over Skizzix. So Skizzix, get in there. Alright. Tons of reasons to go white with a Baird, with a Sanctum Spirit, with a Gideon's Reproach. We could pivot lightly into green if we wanted to take Elfham Druid. Helps Varix come down a little bit earlier. But the 3 white card says to me people aren't picking up white. So I think the best card is probably just Baird. It can be real annoying. Sanctum Spirit is decent. Gideon's Reproach ditto. But I think we're just going to take the Baird here. I'm tempted because Varix coming out even earlier than it should be, and it's already a 4/4 flyer for 4, is tempting, but we're going to take Baird. And I think we get a little bit rewarded with an Aven Sentry here. That's a solid white card. None of these are reasons to go into blue. None of these are reasons to keep going black. Totally fine with an Aven Sentry. Things fall apart. Things fall apart. We've got an Ancient Animus, slightly late. Slightly late, so I don't think we discount green just yet. There's a Deathbloom Thallid, probably slightly late, but maybe there was a lot of black in this pack. If we're splashing, I wouldn't mind a Compass, but don't tell anybody. We could just take the Tome. The Tome is fine. Like, Looting on Demand is fine, and I don't feel like that's a Hey Green's Open exactly sign, so let's take the Tome. Cabal Stronghold I had some fun with. I drafted a mono black deck, and it performed. I went 2-1 with it. The only deck that I lost to was the round 1 mirror match of a deck that comes together 1 out of 100 times. There's nothing here for us. We've got a Krosan Druid. If we want to continue that, like, desire to become green at some point. Orcish Vandal, no real reason. I mean, Keldon Warcaller, I guess, keeps us red, and it's arguably playable. I guess that's slightly better than the Druid. We get a Fire Elemental. Thorn Elemental. I guess we're taking the Fire Elemental here. It's not great. I almost want to edge into green. What's the kicker? 3 generic? 3 generic. Thorn Elemental's close to a reason, but no. Let's take the fire. Green here, but it's all mediocre. Blue here is mediocre. I guess we just take the foil rare. Foil rare is only worth 30 cents, though. Maybe it's better to take a green card just in case. Just in case. We could take a Partick Wanderer, but now I really want to be green if we're really going to push this kind of heavy 5-drop. So we could take the Orcish Vandal instead. I think we take the Partick. Yeah, let's take Partick. Dub's okay. Dub's okay. It's not the best, but it's okay. Guardians, we could bounce Varix, I guess. It's not that exciting, though. Let's take the dub. Sarah Disciple's okay. We're triggering it 4 times at the moment, which isn't the worst. But we'll cut that as soon as possible. You best believe. Alright, pack 2. Please be more consistent. Please. Also, sadly, Varix Bladewing is only worth a ticket. Evra, but there's an Icy Manipulator. That is a card that is busted. So we're taking it. There's very little in this format that I would take over an Icy Manipulator. A Karn, a Teferi, and even then, if it was like a Pro Tour, I think you still maybe just take the Icy. We've got a Sheevan Fire, which isn't going to come back. That sucks. We got an Evra that's not going to come back. That sucks. Pegasus Courser is not going to come back. That sucks. But we're not passing the Manipulator. Llanowar, why are you here? Why are you here when there's nothing here? There's a Skittering Surveyor, I guess. There's a Skittering Surveyor, which helps us splash the Eviscerate. So, like, if we pivoted into green now, we'd have to throw away a Seal Away and a Baird and an 8. No, it's not worth it. Not worth it. Stick to the plan. Skittering Surveyor. On-color duel. And garbage otherwise. I don't necessarily feel like we're getting cut. I feel like these packs are just garbage for red and white. Like what was taken here? 2 uncommons? So what are the odds of those 2 uncommons being red or white? Right? Yeah, I'm pretty happy with just a rare land here. Yoink. Ooh, Keldon Raider. We're loading up on 4-drops, which is a pain. But I think Keldon Raider is a little bit better than the Aven Sentry here. Foil Woodland Cemetery, I assume, is only worth like $1 at most. It is worth $1.20. Yeah, we'll take a Keldon Raider. Just nothing, eh? Just nothing, eh? Take a Voltaic Servant? Like, I would say, I guess green is open, but it's only Ancient Animuses we're seeing. We're not seeing anything else. Yeah, let's take a Voltaic Servant. A land to splash our Eviscerate seems okay. It's better than a Sparring Construct. It's better than an Invoke the Divine. Oh, there's a Sergeant. There is a Sergeant. Let's take Sergeant. Weird packs. Weird packs. Or maybe we suck at drafting. I was told that a lot recently. Maybe that's the case. Either or. Either or. Run Amok is not the worst, and we've got a bunch of creatures already. I think it's better than the second dub, especially when we don't have a Valduck or anything yet. So yeah, Run Amok. Welcome to the crew. We need red removal. We need Fight with Fires. We need Wizard's Lightnings. I would take a Fiery Intervention. Boy, Oath of Teferi, you're pretty bad. Pretty bad. Second dub, I guess, is the plan. We can always just steal games with auras. That is a modern draft design these days. Shield of the Realm is the only card here. I'm not a fan of it, but we can take it because we're not going to play anything else here. Excavation Elephant gets back Servant if it dies, Icy Manipulator if it is destroyed, which it should be. Yeah, let's take an Elephant. Healing Grace is not going to make the main deck. I don't care. Let's take a Memorial, I guess. Feral, Corrosion, and a land. Yeah, green's not feeling open. We're just seeing Ancient Animuses for some reason. Torgar. Ain't gonna beat a Wizard's Lightning. We could have had 3 Llanowar Elves. 3 Llanowar Elves. And don't yell at me that green was obviously open. We opened or were passed in the first pick the Llanowar Elves. So no to green being open. We're taking this Wizard's Lightning. It is solid card. Coming back around, we get maybe a Lance. Maybe a Wanderer, which is unfortunate, but I'll take a first pick Wizard's Lightning. Do we have Wizards? I don't think so. Warrior. What are you? Elemental? Elemental. What are you? Are you anything? Are you just lightning? Are you like a rock? Some sort of lightning thing. Steel Leaf Champion. Certainly not in our deck. We've got a Dauntless Bodyguard, which is fine. It's probably better than the Gitu Chronicler, especially when we want a little bit more creatures. Steel Leaf Champion is like $7-ish in paper. So what is it online? Probably 2 cents. Why am I not seeing it? Because I have it set to foils. Steel Leaf Champion is $1, but we have a card that will go in our deck and will hopefully make us maybe win, or at least not lose. So Dauntless Bodyguard in. Keldon Overseer, I guess? Could really do with having fewer packs with stupid frigging Healing Graces in them. Not a playable card. Keldon Overseer, get in there. Keldon Warcaller, get out of there. Knight of New Benalia is fine. Throw on a dub or something, and it gets a bit better. Everything else here is not for us. Not for us at all. Shield, get out of there. You're bad. Is there anything worse than the shield? I mean, probably according to most people, but not really according to me. I guess we have no way of hitting that Eviscerate. We never got our beloved Compass. Oh no, we got Skittering Surveyor. We're good. We're good. We're good. Alright, so we'll definitely cut Fire Elemental if we can, but of course we get... Oh no, we get a Benelish Honor Guard. 2/2 for 2. 3/2, 4/2. That's it. I mean, we're going to take it. But is it better than a Fire Elemental? Probably not. We've got 2 drops. Is it better than an Elephant? Probably not. Wanderer? No. The Disciples triggering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Dubs really well. We're taking it. I don't believe we're playing it. Hey, Tiana. I like Tiana. We had Tiana in a draft that I played by myself. Yeah, a draft that I just played by myself for fun. Tiana, certainly better than a Fire Elemental. Or maybe just the Partick Wanderer. May as well lower the curve. Better than the Partick Wanderer. There's a G2 Lava Runner that we're not taking. There's a Radiating Lightning that I'd love to have for the sideboard, but not beating Tiana. Especially when we have dubs. Well, there's the Compass, but I don't think we're going to take it. We've got the Surveyor, which is infinitely better than the Compass. All I'm saying is the Compass is not unplayable. Frenzied Rage is kind of what our deck wants to sort of do. A little. A little bit, eh? Is that just better than the Servant? The Servant is what? For an extra 3, we get to loot again. That does work very well with Icy Manipulator, actually. Is Frenzied Rage better than Dub? I do like that Menace. I think we'll start with a Frenzied Rage over the second Dub. We will not play the second Frenzied Rage. And we will not play a G2 Lava Runner either. So I guess let's take the creature. Sure enough, we got nothing back that we wanted. We'll take the On-Color Memorial, but we will certainly not play it. Damping Sphere, I guess. Healing Grace, fine. Divest, nope. Deep Freeze, third last pick. Wow. Was blue open? Did I just miss that entirely? I don't seem to remember it being ludicrously open or anything. Anyways, we're going to throw in a Clifftop Retreat. And I think that's about it. We're certainly not playing Healing Grace. We are certainly not playing a Keldon Warcaller with no Sagas. Benelish Honor Guard arguably could make the cut, but it's not quite as aggressive as we want to be. The ideal, of course, is like, you know, Knight of New Benelia, Frenzied Rage, 5-'em. It dies because that's what happens. At that point, we're on to Icy Manipulator, and then we get to, you know, kind of get to the late game still. Yeah, so Voltaic Servant, Icy Manipulator is kind of the only thing we're doing. Do we cut that for a Benelish Honor Guard? Benelish will always be a 2-2, maybe bigger. Voltaic will always be a 1-2 and only be of any use if we have a Serra Disciple down already, or if we have the Manipulator down as well. So Honor Guard is just the better play. At this point, we've gone down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ways of triggering Disciple. So does Disciple get worse? Do we perhaps put in a Lava Runner? Lava Runner only happens if we have a Run Amok and a Wizard's Lightning in the yard. And perhaps an Eviscerate. So it's never going to be on. Ever. We could alternatively cut it for the Partick Wanderer, but I don't know that we're guaranteed the late game. So I think we'll start with it as is. We'll put in a couple of swamps. Let's go 7, 7, 2. So that's 8 sources of each. Seems good. We're going to save that deck. We're going to go play some Magic. And here we are for match 1. We've won the die roll. We are certainly a play first deck. Let's see. Let's actually maximize the MTGO window, shall we? There we go. Okay, not great, but we can cast stuff, so I guess we'll keep it. You too. All right, so we're gonna, I guess, just slam down the Clifftop Retreat. We're not playing anything. I guess the super duper correct play would be Mountain, pretend we have Shivan Fire, drop the Clifftop, but pretenses. Who needs them? Who needs them? No one dropped Cool. Cool. Yeah. It is Spiky Saturday. Spiky Saturday is not known for its correct ratio of lands and spells being drawn. Benelish Honor Guard, sure. That's okay. We might zap that. Yeah, we'll probably zap that. Hold up Seal away for something else. I'd love to get a dub here. Not going to be allowed to get a dub. You know what? Let's take 2 here. See if we can maybe zap a bigger target. See if we can hit a 3-3. Benelish Marshall would be cool. Pegasus Courser. Yeah, that's ever so slightly cooler, I would say. Because, boy, that can run away with games, the Pegasus Courser. It can do some real serious work. So we're going to pass the turn here. Next turn we get to Skizzix Kicked. We might have to seal away the Honor Guard, which feels a little gross. At that point, we're out of removal? Out of removal minus this Eviscerate, which we might just never get going. Alright, let's seal that away. You go away now. And let's see what terrifying threat we should have used it on. No terrifying threat. Opponent missed a land drop as well, and they can't even block, so we get to get them here. Take them right down to 15. We're going to 16, but that's okay. Swamp on top would be pretty nice. Not for you. For me. Opponent! They're ghosting. They know my plan. They know my plan so well they just took my card. To me good. Yeah, flood that board. Flood it. Oh, I didn't tap a second white mana. Whoops. Kick it real good. Pass that turn. Alright. So we're still taking 2 a turn. We can bash in for 4 a turn. They got a lot of cards in hand, though. As long as they don't Lyra me here. Triumph of Gerard. Okay. Okay, so it's a race. It's a race. They can't block, but they sure as heck can attack. Does it get lifelink? It does get lifelink. That's a touch rude. Ooh. We can take it next turn if we wanted to. And we might want to. Although actually we're going to need a land on top to do that. In for 4. And then we'll drop the Honor Guard. If we hit a land, we get in for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 if we steal that, which is lethal, actually. Fungal Infection. Okay, so they're going to have a stupid Saproling to block next turn. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I think we might be back to wanting Swamp on top. Swamp on top, Eviscerate the Glider so that this becomes a 1/1 flying first strike lifelink for a turn. Because that 8-point life swing is going to be pretty big. Pretty big. Arvad. Okay, we could steal Arvad if we hit a land. Doesn't matter because we didn't hit a land anyways. Right. So we could. So we're taking 4 in the air next turn. We're going to 5, and they're going to 13 or 15 at the moment. We could Overseer and dub. What does that do? We could Overseer, dub, bash in for 5, take him down to 6. Slightly more likely we end up just bashing into the Saproling. Slightly more likely we bash into the Saproling. 2 cards in hand. We're dead in 3 turns in the air. So how much more important is it that we use the Keldon Overseer to surprise steal the Glider I feel like it's slightly important. Let's dub the Honor Guard. It becomes a 4/4 and we get to bash in. Dub the Honor Guard. Bash in for 4. So it negates this life gain. They're going to just stick at 11. Alright. You got a 4/3 flyer lifelink that can't block. We really need a land on top. I wonder if they're coming with Arvod as well. They do. Do we tell them that they don't have Adamant Will? So we could Keldon Overseer, steal whatever they play. They block that. They take 3, 4, 5, 6. They go to 5. Yuck. We kill Arvod. We lose all of our dudes. And it becomes all about the swamp on top. Ah, boy. Let's make it all about the swamp on top. All about the swamp on top. Skittering Surveyor would actually work as well. So we do have 3 cards we can draw. Adamant Will. Vicious Offering. Rude. Ooh, but they did sack their Saproling. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if they don't have a follow-up creature and we have a land, I think we win. Damn it. Don't tap for stuff. Alright, you got a Pegasus Courser. Good job. We get to block for a turn. We get to block the Glider. But then they fly in with Arvod. We don't die. We don't die. So they come in for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We block 4. We take 4. We go to 1. They gain 3. Alright, so we're coming in with the Honor Guard. Take them to 10. So they're going to 13 and we're going to 1. And we could do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's not 13. That's not 13. Whoop. 4, 5, 6, 7. So they have to drop a 6-power creature for us to steal. I don't think they're going to do that. Land for turn. 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ugh! We didn't get the land anyways. Didn't get the land anyways. That sucked. That sucked. We needed a land, and it wasn't going to show up. All right, so I don't think we have a sideboard. We really don't. Like, we really don't. Maybe we put in the shield. I'll give the shield a try. I know people have been like, it's really good, and I don't think it is. Throw in the shield, take out the tome. I think we're a little bit not that slow. Let's give this a try. Let's give this a try. But of course, I do strongly believe black-white is the deck in this format. If you are black-white, by literal virtue of being black-white, you have a higher percentage of winning. Just because, yeah, we'll keep. We'll keep. We got ourselves 2 2-drops. We got the Swamp for Eviscerate. Feels good. Feels good. No 1-drop? What do you got? God damn it. Take my knight. That mainboard divest, though. That is not a card that I believe you should be mainboarding. Nor do I think there was anything that we played that they should sideboard against. Take the Sarah. Come on. Or, sorry, the knight. Take the knight. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Knight gone. Drop the Sarah. Pass the turn. Get a Frenzied Rage, which does absolute stone nothing. Stone nothing. No 2-drop. Perfect. Ooh, I have a 2-drop. Let's bash in for 1. Come on. Come on, Empty Joe. There we go. And drop a Banalish Honor Guard and pass the turn. You guys should let me know as well. Do you want Magic Arena draft videos on the channel? I'm going to do it on stream next weekend. But I'm not sure if people want videos or not of it. For those who don't know, Magic Arena gets drafts next Friday. But they will only be a weekend thing. Ether Glider, sure. This is not a card that we should have lost to. But we did. So Frenzied Rage will take Banalish Honor Guard out of a non-kicked Vicious Offering range. Sarah Disciple still dies kicked. So we're going to throw it on the Honor Guard. And we're going to bash in 4-5. Take him to 14. This is what the deck wants to do. Steal wins. Just steal them. What you got for me to kill? God damn it. This is why black-white is the color combination to be in. There is so much unconditional removal. So, yeah. Force it. Always force it. Alright, so 1 turn clock is not the best. Not 1 turn clock, 1 a turn a clock. Not the best. We need our deck to cooperate for us. And it is not. Alright, so I'm not super afraid of that glider. If we ever start to get afraid, we can just stop attacking and we still kill it. Come on. There you go. So we'll certainly kill an Arvod if it comes down. The problem, of course, is they know we have this Eviscerate, so they're going to play their least juicy target. Like, we don't want to blow up the Courser either. So Disciple's going to start hanging out at home. And it's got a bodyguard now. So it can't die once. Except all of black's other removal will still kill it, because it will be -X, -X. I guess Settle the Score doesn't. Or Cast Down. Come at me. Come at me for 1. Come at me for 1. I mean, okay. I'll take it. I'm not walking into a trick, just FYI. Land. Hey, that's something we'll kill. And then, of course, next turn they'll play something even better. Even better. Yeah, let's just eviscerate it now. Let's get in for 3, take them to 10. Or sorry, 13, because they gained 3 off the Wind Grace. Next turn they play their super scary thing, and we play our attempt at a super scary thing. In! We're also a land away from kicking Varix, which would be pretty decent. You gonna 3 me back? 3 me back. You are now winning the race. Congrats. Pass the turn. Someone's got a blessed light, eh? Coming at ya for 3. Whoop. Alright. Got him down to 10. 10 all. Let's drop a fire elemental. Don't need to tap that much mana. Blessed light it. Blessed light it. Opponent has nothing? Opponent has Torgar? Opponent has... I don't know. I don't know what they have. Taken 3, going to 7. They're threatening to take you to 2. You've got another Courser that you didn't play last turn. So you just drew it? What else do you have? Vicious Offering. Okay. Okay, so you just didn't want a Vicious Offering the duders that we got sitting there. I get it, I get it. Well, we're going to drop a Keldon Raider. And we're going to pitch that mountain. Turn it into something else. It's a dub. And we're going to pass the turn. And we're going to take 2. I'm going to take 2. So we might throw dub on the Sarah Disciple. It suddenly becomes a fantastic blocker against their team. Knight of Dominaria, well, that does bad stuff to my Raider. Certainly, certainly does. That's just a Plains. Alright, alright. We could throw it on the Raider. So, Sarah Disciple blocks Dominaria very well. And what is this? It gives Indestructible? It gives Indestructible to the Sarah Disciple. Alright, so yeah, let's throw on the dub. 6. So it can attack in with impunity here for 6 and take them to 4. Or we get to kill a chump blocker that they're going to throw in the way. Adamant Will could screw us up, but we're also in a situation where we kind of just have to do this. Because we're top deck mode now. Knight goes in front. Sure. Knight is in front. And it's dead. Hooray. Cool. So that means they're probably not going to attack here. And we get to keep coming in. Is my guess. What you got? It's a lot of mana. Ah, the Kicked Sergeant. Okay, so you got the Chumpers for days. Chumpers for days. Pretty good, pretty good. You're going to fly in for 2. Nothing I can do about that. I will go to 5. So, we're back to being kind of screwed. And our deck decided to say, hey, you're not kind of screwed. You're real screwed. Alright, so 2 things are flying in, which means 2 other things are flying in. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're actually dead in the air, minus a block here. So we may as well come in with Keldon Raider, and we get to eat a soldier. We get to eat a soldier. Nom nom nom. We get to eat a soldier. Are they considering if... Okay. Okay, they've gone to 4. Interesting choice. Interesting choice. Not entirely sure I understand it. But I'm pretty sure we lose this one anyways, unless we top deck like a champ. You know, I'm talking Keldon Overseer or something. Courser. Courser. Sergeant. Soldier. The old Courser. I will take 2 and go to 3. You got it, my friend. And a pass of the turn. We get a shield. Intriguing. Intriguing. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we block that. We take 1, 2, 3. So we are in fact dead next turn. We are in fact dead next turn. That sucks. We could fly in for 1, we get him to 3. Yeah. We lose. We lose. Unfortunate. Yell at me about how I'm a terrible Magic player in the comments below. Alright, that's a dead soldier. We play out this awful shield, which is garbage. I legitimately don't think it's a good card. And while we sided it in, I don't think I will put it in the main deck for match 2. It's just, it's so bad. Doesn't do anything. Does nothing. Alright, attack with team and you win. Attack with team and you win. There is little that I could have that would mess this up for you. Team me. Team me. Come on. Come on. Right click, attack with all, and I will concede. Okay. 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 I mean, you've got Adamant Will in hand or something, right? Block. So this prevents 2? Prevents 2. So we go to 2. So we're not dead. I mean, I guess if we screwed it up, like if they attacked with all and we like blocked and killed, they could have blocked. They weren't dead on the crackback. Weird. Anyways, yeah, you know, it's Spikey Saturday. Our deck is not going to let us actually do well. So we're done. We're done. All right, that is unfortunate. Let's hope for round 2 we draw a little better. Check me out on Twitch, where when it's not Spikey Saturday, I don't have miserable luck. See you for round 2. And here we are for round 2. We've won the die roll. We are still a play deck. And there we go. This looks much more like a hand. Much more like a hand. I've had a record number of people recognizing me in game. And it's fantastic. You know, I'm all about building the community, and I'm super, super happy that I've kind of gotten to the level where there is this community that chats, my Discord's being active. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun. The old turn 1 Llanowar Elf. We may or may not seal that away. We probably won't. It's probably not the correct play, but at the same time, I kind of really want to. Kind of really want to, but if this is a turn 3 Steel Leaf, it's not, thankfully. Thankfully. Do we want to ram the Honor Guard into the Envoy? Do we want to dub it up? We probably want to just dub it up. Make a 4/4 that gets to bash in. It's out of Ancient Animus range at the moment. In for 4. Got him. Next turn, we'll probably just leave up Seal Away, depending on what they play. Sergeant at Arms is not a card I like playing unkicked. It's really mediocre unkicked. And even kicked, it's not the best. It works in situations where you want it to work. That's about the best I can say about it. Spore Swarm. So yeah, this is where I really needed to pick up one of those Radiating Lightnings. I haven't seen them that much, to be honest. I have a feeling people are picking them a little bit higher than they maybe should be. But that's how it goes. So we can bash in for 4, or we could take 5. But we can seal away the Envoy if it attacks. So we're actually only taking 3. So I'm okay with that. In for 4. If we take him to 12, cool. We'll drop the Tome. We'll hold up the seal away. The old chump block. Sure thing. My God, I have loud neighbors outside the window right now. All right, Urza's Tome, and let's go. So Llanowar Envoy, I will seal away, even though I have a feeling we're going to get Verdant Forced or something. I don't feel like the Verdant Force would attack in a lot of situations. You just sit there and you just go, the game's going to end at some point, and it's going to be with me winning. A Time of Ice. Fudge. Alright, so we need to get a Tiana on board before we lose that dub for good. We are going to seal away the Llanowar Envoy. Bloop. And then I kind of don't want to play a creature for Time of Ice. Ooh, Varix. Nifty. Yeah, let's draw a card. See if we can get a land. I would really like a land drop. We don't, we get a Skittering Surveyor. I don't feel like we need the Skittering Surveyor. So let's throw it away, which actually makes the next card draw just a straight up card draw. Is this permanent? This is creature. Double tapped. Double tapped. So we're 3 lands away from double Varix. Gonna get 3'd, gonna get 2'd. Gonna get 2'd. Down to 16. 16 all is fine by me, but they are on 6 mana. That's just a Marwyn. That's not terribly threatening. Man, I wish I had a Radiating Lightning. Really, really badly. Alright, Marwyn is beefy. You got it. We've got a Runamuck, which does stone nothing. Do we just drop this stupid Sergeant-at-Arms? Do we draw a card? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? We just drop the stupid Sergeant-at-Arms. Worthless card is a 2/3. We'll probably trade with the Envoy, I guess. Honor Guard coming back, so we can at least play it if we continue to miss on cards. If we hit a land, we can Honor Guard and then draw a card. Llanowar Scout, sure. Beefy Marwyn. So I will trade with the Envoy. You bet I will. So we'll only take 3. We'll go to 13. So we still have time. We still have time. They are now officially in top deck mode. But we can't draw lands. You know Spiky Saturday, guys. You know Spiky Saturday. You know how it goes. Boy, we play this and we're taking 3, but we don't really have a choice. We can try to draw a land. If we miss, we don't even get to play the Honor Guard. We've got 13. So we have it's a coin flip as to whether or not we hit that land. It is a coin flip. If I don't play it, we're taking 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to... Yeah, I gotta play it. Gotta play it. And maybe try to represent an Adamant Will or something. Urza's Tome costing 3. It's a pain. It's a pretty big pain. I feel like we only saw that one Radiating Lightning too, which is less than ideal. Like I said, I think people are picking them too highly. just too highly. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wild Onslaught? No. Okay. Going to 7's fine. And they're back to top deck and land. Cool, cool. Okay, things are okay. Things are okay. Things are maybe even good. We get to drop an elephant. We get to drop an elephant. Look at that. Look at that. This elephant is going to hold the fort super well. We are suddenly back in this game. We just need our opponent to keep whiffing. And I don't think we can count on that. See? Cannot count on that. So we're taking 5. We're going to go to 2 here. We are going to go to 2 here. 2 doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel good. Tiana will keep us in it. Tiana keeps us in it. Oh, pass the turn. And we got to hope for the whiff again. Got to hope for that whiff. Whiffish. Whiffish. Not gas is what we can say there. It is not gas. Good choice to not attack. Good choice to not attack. That would have been bad. Boy, double red is hurting us a little bit here. So we could draw a card. So what's happening here? We kill, we kill, we die. We die if we don't play a creature. We die if we don't play a creature. We die if we don't play a creature. So we have to play that Keldon Overseer. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Pass the turn. Why don't you cost 2, Urza's Tome? Why don't you cost 2? You'd be so much better if you cost 2. Gas? Pretty gas. Pretty gas. We kill that. We trade there. We kill that. We die. So once again, we have to hit a creature. Have to hit a creature, and we did. And we can draw and play a creature. So let's draw a card. Mountain, cool. Exile the Skittering Surveyor. Play that mountain. Drop the Knight. Red, 1, 2, 1, 2. If we can top deck a land, we get double Varix. And I think we might be back in this. But we have to draw that land. And our opponent has to not hit something good here. Okay. Oh, we got there. We got there. All right, so we can probably fly in for 3 here. We fly in for 3, and then we've got double Varix. Let me just recount. 7, 3, 6, 7. Double Varix. So Varix, Varix, Tiana, Saproling, Construct. No, Tiana's not blocking if I attack with her. Varix, Varix, Honor Guard, boop, boop, we trade. Yeah, let's get in for 3. Let's get in for 3 in the air. No Arbor Armament, cool. I guess it wouldn't have done anything for any of those people. And let's kick a Varix. Kick a Varix. Makes her angry. Makes her angry. We got a Varix. We got a... what's the other one called? Karox. We're good. We are good. We've even got lethal in the air, FYI. We've got lethal in the air. They've got a single card in hand. Lethal in the air. Do we go for it? Ooh, Skizix. I think we just go for it, right? Yeah, let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. $12, $13, $14. Did we get there? Holy moly. We got there. Yeah, we would side in Radiating Lightning here if we had it, but we don't. That is not a thing that we have. Damping Sphere is lands, right? So if a land is tapped, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, let's go back in. Let's go back in and do that again. Go back in. Do it again. I think this is my 8th or my 9th draft of this set. I'm super enjoying it. I'll be running out right after this and playing at F&M as well, which will be weird because, of course, it's release day. Dominaria finally comes out today. I am 8 drafts in and like 3 sealeds deep. This is bad. This is pretty bad. We get an Icy on turn 4 if we hit a land. This is not a keep. This is a hand that the aggressively don't mulligan people would keep, but I don't think it's correct, so we're going to mull that. Hey look, it got better. We'll keep that one. Do we want a 4th land on top when we're already definitely grabbing one with a Surveyor? But we do have a Varix. I think we do. Land on top. We just got to hope for the no Llanowar Elf turn 1. Awesome, we got there. We got there. What you got on 2? Zephyrin Void. Nice. Where's it going to go? Scrying to the bottom. Cool beans. Cool beans. No 2-drop. Perfect. We've got all of our colors. We're going to get some sweet Varixes. That's going to jinx it and say almost guaranteed. Marwyn. That's pretty good. With all the elves they got, we would kind of love a Wizard's Lightning right now, I think. But you guys know what day it is. It's Rusev Day. Skittering Surveyor. It's also Spikey Saturday. And let's grab, what do we need? We need a second Plains. Let's get a second Plains to balance things out. And pass the turn. Alright. Elf me, elf me, elf me. God, they could go like Llanowar, Scout, Envoy. Just an Archaeologist, okay. Not an elf. Something we would like to kill, though. Okay. Baird will slow things down. It's not like our opponent has a lot of mana in this deck or anything. Baird will slow things down. We get Varix up in the air. And we start to get going. So we do have Varix guaranteed. Varix is guaranteed. And hopefully Baird eats some removal, maybe? Okay. Hi. You're a big boy. Hey, we're fine. Suddenly we're fine. We're prison deck. We are just a flat-out prison deck. Oh, Icy Manipulator. Ruining games since 1993? I think it was an alpha. 3 lands in hand, or 3 cards in hand. Time of Ice. Sure. So that's going to get beefy. And you're going to tap Baird, would be my assumption. Down goes Baird. So we're going to have to take 4 here, I guess. Let's tap the worm. Get forward on. Opponent's down to 2 cards. If we can maybe top deck some removal, we might get into this. I don't even know. What do we need? What do we need? What do we need? Not another freaking land, that's for sure. Alright, so next turn we do get to drop Varix. This turn we're doing stone nothing. We're taking 5 is what we're doing. Man, I just want to draw the appropriate number of lands and spells. Like, you know, a small amount of the time. More than the amount of time that we're currently doing it on Spiky Saturdays. Land for a turn, sure. Oh. Fuck. I misclicked. I fucked up. Yeah. Let's take 11. Let's take 11. We should actually be at 12. But I fucked up. Alright, so we can't even drop Varix, because then Primordial Worm comes in, because we can't tap it. So that super screwed us up, eh? Super duper screwed us up. The old misclicks. So we die from those two, so we do have to drop Varix. We could drop a Varix. Tap. Block. But then Varix is gone for good, but then the Daring Archaeologist is gone. Let's try the single Varix. We're so close to dubbing Varix, too. The single Varix, tap the worm, block the Archaeologist. Unfortunate. We needed to draw not that many lands. I wanted Varix not on turn 7. Hey, Lamau. Alright. Back in. Deck. Be good to me. That's all I ask. But as I was saying, for anybody who complains about misclicks and MTGO, like accidentally hitting F2, you just wait till Magic Arena. It is extraordinarily easy to just accidentally misclick and you're dead in Magic Arena. Boy, this hand's slow. But when it gets there, it gets there. So let's keep it, I guess. Let's drop the plains, pass the turn. Elf me? Elf me? No elf. Perfect. Pass the turn. Show me one more mountain, and then we can hold off on lands until I have Varix. Capiche? Ooh, Wizard's Lightning. Yeah, let's get a tacky with this War, or Overseer. Let's get a tacky. We've got Wizard's Lightning to kill something. We've got Baird to set up the old prison. Seal away. Gideon's Reproach. Rip. Three drop. What you got? It's Marwyn. She's gonna get zapped. No ramping to a Primordial Worm. Not allowed to happen. So we'll zap her. Next turn we will We'll Baird, we'll Fire Elemental, we'll Skizix, depending on what happens here on their turn 4. What you got? Llanowar Envoy. And a Sparring Construct, you say. Well then, I'm gonna say that we are on the Fire Elemental plan? Or the Baird plan? Let's go on the Fire Elemental plan. See if we can get a Blessed Light out of hand with that. And then we can drop Baird. I do almost slightly wonder if it's reasonable to like really try to get into like green blue or green red, get basically out of black and white, because it's so massively good that everybody tries to get into it. Yeah, Time of Ice, right on time. I'm going to take 4. We might just Skizix here. Like, if it's going to come back to hand anyways, why not? We may as well get in for 5 as opposed to doing literal nothing this turn. Oops. Let's tap for a red, shall we? So let's get in for 5. They are down to 2 cards. We can potentially outlast them if those 2 cards aren't amazing. Taking 5, or 4, down to 12. And then I guess we're going to Baird, land. Cards may not be awesome. Yeah, let's use the elephant to eat some removal, shall we? Elephant, sorry for your job, but you are going to die. Alright, so they come back to hand, and we're okay here. We're okay here. Land, sure. Scry to the bottom. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Things are great. Things are good. That's not what I want to see. So, I am going to have to ask to see this combat trick, unfortunately. I don't want to. But what is it? Adamant Will? Animus? Animus wouldn't do anything. Adamant Will. It's got to be Adamant Will, right? Gift of Growth? Gideon's Reproach? So they still trade. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. This is a much different game now. Especially when they know I've got Skizix in hand. In for 5. Take him to 10. Take him to 10. So we can actually take him to 3 with Run Amok. We may just outlast him here. 1 mana. Okay. Exile creature card, make a sapling. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. They've got 2 creatures? Sure. This is okay. So we'll actually come in with that and potentially run amok. You bet we will. Honor Guard, sure. Let's attempt to run amok with Skizix. The ideal here is I think they exile, triple block, and then we say nope, you still don't kill it. We kill all your dudes. Envoy, sure. Do it again. Sure, so the only thing they can have at this point is Healing Grace. So we're going to kill all those things. We're going to get in for 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to get in for 5, take them to 5. So we are going to take them to 5. Oh, sure, that blocking order. Run amok, take them to 5, and drop a Baird. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we'll drop a Fire Elemental instead. Drop a real threat. And pass the turn. Alright. They can make a single Sapperling, which will not let them live. So, let's see what they drew. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. They get their construct back. They get to recast their construct. The Archaeologist becomes a 4/4. Pretty good. Pretty good. So block. They don't die. I think we still have to just smash in though. So we still gotta just smash. They can't make anything with plots. So just smash. I believe we'll get both things here. Gift of Growth maybe blows us out a little bit. Block. Cool. Things are fine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, let's go with as many things as we can. Flood that board. Baird, Benelish Honor Guard is going to be a 3-2. Seems good. Seems good. They're going to get to make a pair of Saprolings. So they could, what, sack them and gain 2 life and draw a card. They could go to 6, but then they would have no blockers. Good games. All right. Those were fun. We are 1-1. We're going to go to the finals, so I'll see you for that in a second. And we're back for round 3, and when I said the finals, I didn't mean the finals, of course. I meant not the finals. Ooh, boy, that is slow, but that turn and 4 and 5 drop, though. That turn 4 and 5 drop, though. So Semulin, fantastic streamer, Magic player. He's got pro points. Is very anti-mulliganing. Very anti-mulliganing. So let's try out that idea, and let's keep this. Even though it's something where I, as an aggressive mulliganer, mulliganee, would probably mulligan, I think. Opponent mulliganed, so maybe they're on the right plan, and they scried to the top. Sure thing. We'll drop our mountain, and we'll pass the turn. Knight of New Benelia, come on. Sparring Construct, sure. That's a card I don't necessarily think you should be playing. It's not good. Land, The deck's looking out for us, making sure we can cast Tiana. And then the deck's not going to give us any more lands. Right? Taking 1. Following up that construct with Knight of New Benelia, sure. Sure. Things are looking dire. Things are looking a touch dire. Gonna take 4. Gonna just take it. Opponent's on that mono white plan. They got a Sergeant, sure thing. We're gonna drop a Keldon Raider, and we are gonna loot. And by loot, I mean rummage. We found a Run Amok. It's not exactly what our deck's doing at the moment, but sure. Tiana is going to really start to bring things back to being okay. I wonder if our opponent actually is mono white. Well, we are going to ask to see the trick. It's tricky. Tricky, 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 tricky. It is tricky to rock a rhyme. To rock a rhyme that is right on time. Sarah Disciple, sure. Alright, Tiana. They got 1 card in hand. It's me and you. It's me and you. Let's do this. You can kill everything on board just by looking at it. Just by looking at it. Blessed light. No blessed light. No attacks. Alright. Alright. Held him off. Held him off. Keldon Overseer is not 100% what I want. We could drop an Excavation Elephant, and that's going to hold the board some more. Do we come in with Tiana? I think we come in with Tiana. Like, we need to make them a bit scared here. So, like, what's the worst that could happen? We block there. They come in for 2, 3, 4. Let's say they charge 5, 6, 7. We go pretty low, but it's a bad card that I haven't seen anybody play yet, and I don't think they should be playing. So let's come in with Tiana. Cool. Got him. Got in for 3. Things are okay. If we hit a land, we may be willing to Keldon Overseer and dub it, just to put down another really good blocker. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's real bad. That's real bad. I'm going to take 6. Go to 5. We could dub this, and then it could still just block. So we're going to dub the elephant. Baird's an idea. Baird's an idea, but it doesn't stop the knight, so we have to dub that elephant. I dub thee Sir Elephant. And we're going to pass the turn, because we can't afford an attack now, not at 5 life. Next turn we get to Baird. They're going to have what? Like at best 2 Blessed Lights in their deck, so it's like a 2 out of 27 chance of them hitting it. So I think we're okay-ish. Here. Tragic Poet. Psh, don't care. Don't care. I wonder what that's for. Are they rocking Dominaria or something? Just a triumph? Maybe they just really want their dub back? Alrighty, dightily, we get to... Man, Skizzix does nothing, eh? If we run amok with Skizzix, it gets through the night, but we don't have that kind of mana just yet. So we're just going to drop a Baird. And do we come in with Tiana? No, I think we just have to keep playing it safe here for the moment. This has kind of become a wait for removal, wait for Varix game. But it does look like our opponent is indeed mono white. So I'm fully expecting a Benelish War Marshal to come down at some point. It's arguably the only reason to go mono white. No attacks, perfect. Drop in a Howling Golem, sure. Super don't care about that. Yeah, we really kind of need to get Varix to show up. Plus a second land, or another land for Varix. Even Sentry is decent. That's going to help us continue getting in the air. So that's what I'm going to drop. And then pass the turn. Is this John from the Mana Leek on YouTube? It is. I think in the last 6 matches, 4 people have recognized me, so that's kind of cool. Definitely loving the community. Thank you, everybody who says hi. If you ever see me, like, say hi. Say hi. It's awesome. Even if you're stuck in a board stall where nothing's going to happen for a very long time, say hi. What else are you going to do, right? There's nothing else to do at that point in time. So we could Skizzix run amok. Try to get them by blocking with the Knight when they're like, haha, John's a bad Magic player. And, didn't realize the Knight would block it. So we're going to have 8. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could actually, if they block with a bunch, we could actually really get them here. I feel like they just take 5, though, to be honest. Which means we get to try it again next turn, right? Ooh, we got him. Please don't adamant will me. Damage step. All right. That is a scary thing off the board. I mean, I guess Tragic Poet can just get it back. Is this actually a problem? This could become a 3/3 flying first strike. I mean, it still just trades with Tiana. And we now have beefy stuff coming through. We can also Keldon Overseer steal that Disciple if it gets beefed up. Dub the Disciple? Sure. Interesting. What the? It tapped, did it not? Alright, so they chose not to. Sure. So we could steal that, and that's 6 in the air right there. Or sorry, that's 9 in the air. We're going to have to examine some things. That is 9 in the air. They have 3 blockers. They're going to be at 3, so they have to block that and they have to block that. What's more is they have to block that with one of the 2 3s. Do we just die on the crackback, though? I think we just die on the crack. No, because we also have an Overseer coming in, right? So they have 3 blockers. They're going to block Elephant, Skizzix, Keldon. So that's 9, 10, 11. Skizzix tramples over for 2. 1 card in hand. I feel like it's got to just be a land. So let's go for this. Let's go for it. We're going to steal their Sarah Disciple. And we're going to bash with Team. And we're going to hit F6 and see what happens. Right. Maybe Sparring Construct is probably actually an okay 23rd card. I guess it's pretty similar to Short Sword now, isn't it? Right? You just can't move it is the issue. Alright, so this is 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, Trample. So I think they may be going for the draw a card, hopefully get something. Blessed Light they won't have the mana for. Seal Away would do it. Seal Away would do it. Gideon's Reproach! Oh no! 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 We don't die, but we come real close. We come real close. We got a block there. We come real close. No, did they find the pump spell? No! Oh, that was close. Wow. So we could have taken like 1 extra turn and dropped the Sarah Disciple. Wow. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Alright, so they're mono white. Aggro. So I think Dub works better than Frenzied Rage. Holds off a lot more things. And we will shield. I still think shield's bad. I still think shield's real bad. 2 3s, 1 1s. Maybe it's better than the Tome? Let's try it in place of the Tome. This is the final time I try shield, though. Like, forever. I don't think it's good. I see. I'm all for aggressive mulliganing, but no. But no. Okay, land on top, please. Thank you. Thank you. Everything's fine. Everything is great. Everything is good. Ish. Our only real creature is a 3/1. No 1-drop. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. No Sparring Constructs here. 2-drop's gonna happen, I assume. I would love to catch a dub. Would love to catch a dub next turn. In fact, we can kind of try to force the dub by putting down a very tradable blocker here. Let's grab that. Ooh. We need the second mountain for a Keldon Raider and for a Varix. as well as a kicked Skizzix, a kicked Keldon, and we only need the black if we draw the Eviscerate, which is super low odds. And Fire Elemental. I think the better choice is the Mountain. Let's grab the Mountain. Pass the turn. See if we can get a dub here. I probably will still throw Surveyor in front just to not take 5 damage. There's the dub. Reading them like a book. Do we want to take 5 here? No, taking damage just seems really bad against them. Seems really bad. A Mountain, anyways. Of course. Let's seal away that right now before any other BS happens. And pass the turn. But we are going to need to draw a creature at some point. Maybe, please? Howling Golem, sure. That lets me draw cards. I don't actually want to kill it. I want to draw the cards. So we're going to just cast Keldon Overseer and pass the turn. Not a wizard, unfortunately. I will certainly draw a card, you betcha. Skizzix. And I'll actually just, I'll take 2. Taking 2 is fine. Taking 2 is fine. We can Wizard's Lightning what they play. We're okay. We can also just Skizzix in. We've got 5 mana. Do we just Skizzix in? Taking 2, 3, 4, 5 otherwise? Yeah, let's Skizzix in. Gonna get you. Gonna get you. I assume they just take this. Just take it. Probably trade with the Honor Guard. Land for turn, sure. Hi. Hey. Hey. Teferi. I think we lose. I think we lose. If they bounce Skizzix, we get to kill him. They do not bounce Skizzix, they draw a card. So we are going to smash at Teferi, you better believe it. So we actually get to run amok. We actually probably get to... Teferi is actually probably not that big of a deal at the moment. Untap 2 lands. Teferi's probably not that big of a deal. So... let's go bash at him. Teferi. Block, so we each draw a card, sure. You're going to Adamant Will. We are going to shoot it. Zap. And Teferi dies. Dodged a bullet. Bullet successfully dodged. We drew a dub. Cool. Teferi dead. Knight of New Bedelia down. Everything is mildly okay-ish. We can start dubbing up Sir Skizzix. Ah, Sir Skizzix. Super good pull. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bye, Skizzix. No Sir Skizzix happening this time. If we hit a land, we can double dub them, though. We did hit a land. So, double dub? They got 3 cards in hand. Yeah, screw it. Let's double dub. Dub 1. Sir Keldon Overseer. Sir Knight of Dominaria. She's been double dubbed, I guess. And Tenem. And then next turn, run amok. Just took it. So they're both dying, I take it. Seal away, seal away. Blessed Light, okay. Seal away. No? Alright, so we got 8 trample coming in. So that is lethal. That is gonna be lethal. They could have Adamant Will. We just make them have it, right? We just make them have it. In. I thought you didn't like auras. Sure, that blocking arrangement. Run amok. F6. Adamant Will blows us out. Seal away, I think they already would have used if they had it last turn when the creature was tapped. Oh, they did have it. Okay, so... Okay, they still go to 2. They kept a creature alive, that's all that happened. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We get to drop Tiana, and she'll represent a finisher. Sure. That is okay. Howling Golem coming back, so that's going to be a 4/4. Okay. Okay. I see. So we still have an attack with the Knight. They're going to have to double block with Archaeologist. They're going to have to triple block in order to kill the Knight. And we drop Tiana so that we get Dub back. If they do triple block. So in we go. So I'm thinking we just get a chump with the Honor Guard. I think. Or they draw a card? Sure. Looking for that card. Ooh, hey, Varix. How you doing? We're probably not going to cast you, bud. Drop a land, pass the turn. Probably not going to cast that Varix. Land, sure. Gotta kill Tiana. Sergeant at Arms doesn't do it. Doesn't quite do it. I'll take 6. I'm not putting Tiana in the way. No way am I putting her in the way. Alright, so we have them on requiring sealed away. You require seal away. Or Gideon's Reproach, sure. Also works. Oops, Varix Bladewing. Do you have 2 more Gideon's Reproaches that you can both draw this turn? No. Okay. Took a ridiculous mythic, but we got there. think we just go right back in. Healing Grace is so bad. So bad. Yeah, back in. Dub's doing work. Better than Frenzied Rage in this matchup, I think. Let's get some good draws. We have a 2-drop we can play. Oh, he put us on the draw, too. In mono white, I think you'd normally want to be on the play, but their deck is a little bit more... kind of stall a little bit to get flyers up, to get auras up, etc. Boy, on the play, we don't keep this. Right? Like, we don't keep this on the play. Drawing any land gets us a dub. No, that's not a keep. That, I guess, will work. Skizix, you do good work, but not today, bud. Not today. Alright, deck. Give me one more land. And on the way to 4, a 2-drop or a 3-drop. No 1-drop, cool. Things are fine. Things are fine. I thought we had a talk, deck. Thought we had a talk. Knight of New Benalia. Perhaps Benalish Honor Guard. Knight of New Benalia, sure. I had one of those in my opening hand. Okay. Okay. Well, we're going to get bared down at least, but a dub will be pretty bad for us. I am smelling a loss. Smelling a loss. Oh boy, deck. Really smelling a loss here. I mean, I have to make them have it, right? Like, I can't just take 6 here. Show me it. Yeah. Got it out of their hand. Even Sentry. Pass the turn. We are not going to get to play red this game, it does not appear. We haven't seen what the blue is for. I'm curious. Yup. You're gonna have to have it. Okay. And now we stop playing Magic, I think. Sure, sure. Icy Manipulator. We played you, what, once this entire tournament? Sure. Can we dub the Icy Manipulator? So we're going to take 6 and go to 5. No, just kidding. We're going to take 8 and go to 3. Down to 3. Womp womp. Yeah, so that's another 1 and 2. I promise, I have a trophy. Look, I have a trophy. I'm doing really well on the Twitch streams. I'm doing really well when I'm playing by myself. But Spikey Saturday is probably the unluckiest Magic that I usually ever have, so keep that in mind. But let me know how bad of a player I am down in the comments. Seriously, guys, the last video, y'all were a little bit rude. Y'all were a little bit rude. I don't imagine it was actual viewers of the channel. I think it was people who came in from the set reviews, people just being dicks. But there was some serious dickage happening in the bonus draft video. But yeah, 1 and 2. I'm loving this format. Even in the losses, I'm loving this format. There's so much that you can do. You can block sometimes. You have to respect that in some games you can't block. Absolutely, there's aggro. This is not Rise of the Eldrazi slow. It's just not Amonkhet fast. But super enjoying it. I hope you guys are. As I said, it releases today, so get out to your stores, play it. It's super, super fun. But as always, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you can find me on Twitter at The Mana Leek. That's Leek, like the vegetable, not the card. You can also find me at facebook.com/TheManaLeek, twitch.tv/TheManaLeek, and patreon.com/TheManaLeek. Like the content, click that thumbs up button, click subscribe if you want to see more. And if you do have questions, comments, or suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, see y'all next time.